just kind of fuzzy or whatever. But give me a second. Eh, that's a little better. Who knows? Who cares? How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm on my way to the gun range. Supposed to meet a buddy of mine. But I figure y'all go take the ride with me. For those that decide to come on the live. Haven't been to the range in a little bit. I know I'm going to be extremely rusty. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try my best to get footage. Problem is, when I go to the range, I get so caught up in enjoying myself that I don't get a whole lot of footage of what's going on. So I'm supposed to meet a buddy of mine there. He's on his way. He's probably not on his way. I'm early. I'm actually early, which I'm usually like that anyway. I get up early. I get started early. I'll be on the road early. It's just the way I am. Yeah, he's my buddy. He's probably gonna be there a little later. I'm taking my time getting there too. So. Yeah, just taking my time getting there. But we'll see how it go. I haven't been to the range in a while. I was supposed to go when I took my trip to Ohio. I actually took stuff with me, but never actually got a chance to do any shooting up there. But it's cool. It's no big deal. I ain't that's life. Sometimes you get a chance to. We were so caught up in everything else that we didn't have time. But we had time, but we didn't really have a whole lot. Hey, a world away from here. How you doing? God bless you. Yeah, no fishing today. On my way to the gun range. I'm just traveling there, but of course, I'll be here until I can shut it down before I go in there, because I don't know. YouTube don't let you do stuff like that on it. They probably do, but I just don't do it. So I don't. I would love to be able to go live and actually while I'm actually at the range, but I know they're not gonna. I think there's an issue with that, so I just don't even take the risk. Yeah, God bless you too. Man, and so I took a couple of things with me. I got my 458 SOCOM, which is like my favorite, one of my favorite guns. And I took the 5.56, and then I took two 9mm, the Smith and the Ruger. But just can't go on here and enjoy myself. Take advantage of the right to keep bear arms. Hopefully sharpen my skills up a little bit better. Because I know I'm gonna probably be rusty, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say I'm not gonna be rusty. I'm gonna be very good. But we'll see how it plays out. I just don't think I just haven't had the chance to really shoot a whole lot. It's expensive. And at the end of the day, it's expensive. People don't realize, it can be very expensive going to the gun range, especially if you're indoors. It costs you to rent the lane. You gotta pay if you got ammo. Sometimes you could get your own ammo and bring it out there, which is cool. But buying ammo, and by the time you turn around, spent easily probably $200 going to the range. But it can happen. But I love going. I just don't go a lot because, like I said, the cost of it. But once in a while, you gotta treat yourself. I work hard. I put my time in. I save and I invest. And I do everything I can do to try to have a little bit of the buy myself some time to do some things that I want to do. But you always got to stay focused and not overdo it, and not spend silliness and waste money and on just trying to have fun, because fun is expensive. And people, when you live long enough in this world, you're gonna find out fun is expensive, very expensive. But it's I don't I try to be mindful how I spend my money and where I spend it at, but it can be very costly. So that's why I don't go that often. And I try to live by my rule. Before I can do it once, I gotta save it twice. Before I can buy it once, I gotta save it twice. So even going fishing can be a bit expensive. You're buying hooks, weights, fishing rods. As y'all can see, I was going through bait like crazy when I was fishing, because the little fish and the little fish and the crab were just eating away. They ate well, man. They probably some big fat fish in there now. They was tearing that food up. But it's okay. I fished there so many times. I know that river. I know that area very well. I know what to expect. So it doesn't bother me when you fishing. When you fish somewhere a lot, you kind of know. And there, I fished so many times for so many years. I just kind of know what to expect. And sometimes I don't like changing stuff up. I'm the type of person that if something is working, I'm gonna stick to it. So I don't like changing stuff up for just to be changing stuff. Like, some people don't have a lot of patience, so they just want to change stuff and change stuff and change stuff. And my thing is this: if it ain't broke, why are you trying to fix it? So even when I'm fishing, I kind of stick to what's working. And sometimes it doesn't work, but I don't really like to change up if I don't have to. Once I've figured out a rhythm and what's working, I just kind of stick to what works. It works sometimes it doesn't work, but I catch fish out there. Some days I catch a lot, some days I don't. I'm actually going there most of the time at not the best time. I know y'all hear beeping, but that's my truck does this once in a while because it's diesel, and it has that heater coil in there that goes and start beeping. And I guess the heater coil is coming on. It's a little chilly out here, but not cold, but whatever. It does that on it once in a while, but then it just stops. Sounds like a seatbelt, but it ain't. But yeah, so the gun range for me is like another one of those outlets that, I enjoy doing, but I can't all the time because it gets expensive. But for those that just come on here, please hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like I said, I'm taking my 458 SOCOM, taking my 5.56, and my 2 9mm. And I left a couple things back at the house. I don't want to hold everything. I just want to take something and I want to enjoy myself. So I'm probably going to spend a little bit more money than I probably, would want to. But it is what it is. What's up, Donald? How you doing, man? God bless you. What's up, Dover Dogs? How you doing, man? God bless you. Yeah, bro. I'm on my way down to the range. Taking my time getting there. Sorry I'm talking with my mouth full. I know I'm not supposed to. Don't judge me. Yeah, my man Dover Dogs is on the live. Go check out his YouTube page and support his movement. He's young boy trying to do great things, man. I'd encourage you. I love to see people support stuff, and it's one thing to sit here and complain about this and complain about that, and complain about this and complain about that. But I love to see people doing great things. That carries weight with me. And that young old man, he's a hard worker. He does a lot. Sometimes I think he overextends himself, but that's just me. Because I've been there and I've done a lot of stuff, some of the stuff that he talks about doing. And sometimes it's hard because you want people to embrace what you're doing because you can see the outcome of it. But sometimes it takes a while, but it'll work. You just got to stick to it. It'll work. And eventually, what you put, I always tell people, what you put the most time into is what you're going to get the results of. So if he keep on going, he going to get there. He going to be big. He going to do great things. No, I ain't eating no healthy food. This ain't healthy. This is a donut. This is a Dunkin' Donut. No, it ain't healthy. And it's the worst thing you can be eating in the morning. Got that vanilla frosting with the jimmies all on there. This is why I gotta lose weight. Can't stay away from stuff like this. But I am losing weight. It's funny, I was going fishing. The last 3 days I've been fishing so much, it actually felt like I was actually working out. I don't know why that is, but it is. I guess me slinging that fishing rod and stuff, but my body is feeling it. So I'm getting ready to go and abuse it again at the gun range, because at 458 it has a lot of kick to it. It ain't that's why I left the shotgun at home, because I was gonna bring my 12 gauge shotgun, but I was like, man, I'm already sore. Ain't no need making it that much worse. But I did take the 458, so it's kind of similar, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave that there. So oh, okay. Yeah, I can't really read it over, but if everybody check out what he's saying in the chat. I can't really read it because I'm driving and trying to pay attention to, and if don't really want to get in an accident. Probably shouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it. Hey, top to bottom here, skincare. How you doing? God bless you. Yeah, I'm on my way to the range, y'all. On my way to the range. I'm gonna try to discipline myself and get more footage, because I swear to you, I can do videos all the time and stuff like that, but for some reason when I get to the gun range, I lose sight of everything. I'll be so happy I'm firing that gun. I'll be like, man, forget them videos. But I'm gonna try to settle myself down today. I really am. And I said this last time when I went to the range, and I probably got a little bit of footage, and that was it. But I gotta this time really try to buckle down and get some better footage. My buddy's gonna meet me there. I'm actually kind of early. Well, yeah, I'm early. I ain't there yet. It's a little ride, but I'm gonna still be early when I get there, because I like to leave. I'm just like that. I'm up early. I know I'm gonna probably forget something, even though I'm on my way there. But I feel like I forgot something, but it is what it is at this point. What was my record last year? Oh, you talking the Dover Dogs. That's what's up. Yeah, because Donald, he played ball all the time. So he said he plays basketball a lot, so. Yes, please, everybody, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Sorry I'm eating while y'all talking, but I got to put a little bit of something on my stomach. But I'm almost done with it. It's a little bit donut. Sometimes I was gonna go get breakfast, but I'm trying to. Here I am saying I'm trying to lose weight, but I got donuts. I'm getting ready to say I'm trying to lose weight, and meanwhile I got a donut and coffee. Yeah, that just don't. But I'm still bringing the weight down, so I don't like. I'm not one of those people that's gonna say I'm gonna stop eating this and stop eating that. I do monitor how much I eat, so that does help with the weight. But I ain't trying to get skinny. I want to get back to 200, and I'm on my way. I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet, but I'm close. I did take the 10 pounds off. That was about it so far. And I wish I could go live while I'm in the rain, they won't let you. I know it's an issue, might be an issue with YouTube, so that's why I'm not going to do it. But at one point, I'm going to find out exactly what the standard is. I got to go back and read it all because it's a lot. And if I can actually go live at the range, indoor range, I'm going to start doing it when I go. Of course, it's expensive as I don't know what, but I mean, it's expensive to go to range, but I wish I could do it live, but I can't. It would be easier because then I could just put the camera down and just go to work. How's everybody doing? Y'all having a good day? Yo, Donald don't have no chill, bro. Donald don't have no. Donald don't have no chill. 49-year-old shooting guard. You make sure you following Doper Dog's YouTube channel, man, because y'all got similar interests when it comes to basketball. I mean, I don't really watch basketball, but I'm in support of what he's doing more so than about the basketball action. I love what he's doing, man, and I'm encouraged by it. I love it. I mean, one of those things that in my opinion, that young man gonna do great things. That's why I talk about it, and I let people know. But I know he's trying to raise funds right now, and so for those that are on this live, like honestly speaking, if y'all follow his YouTube page, get in touch with him whatever way y'all can, and try to help as much as y'all can. I know he has a GoFundMe page. He has a Fill My Jersey program that he's doing. He's doing a lot of things to try to raise money. I know he's trying to get a school bus, and I don't know if they still have it there, but he was trying to raise $3,000 to get to the school bus, so that he can be able to travel with the team and not pay all this money to get the team where they need to go. So it's expensive to try to do what he's trying to do. And I know right now people ain't really got money like that, but my thing is this: is that every dollar helps, every quarter, every penny, every dollar helps. I mean, so that's what, even if it's just okay, go buy a jersey, go buy one of his shirts, go buy one of his jerseys, donate whatever. Every little bit helps. I mean, and that's how we support each other. And he's a service member. I mean, he's a vet serving our country, and and he's still trying to serve the country. He's still in service, but he's trying to get out. I mean, eventually one day he's gonna get out. But look how much he's trying to help better the lives of not just himself, but other people around him. So I'm all for it, man. For real, and that's real talk. But and he's a nice dude. Like, he's a real cool dude. I mean, but yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to focus on driving, y'all. It's hard to see what y'all saying. If I get into a street light, I'm not on the highway. I'm taking the streets, which takes longer, but I'm not on the highway. Yeah, Dover Dogs, man. Just let them know in the chat, but how they can reach out to you, how they can get in touch with you. All the programs you're running, and for those that are in the chat, check him out, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, he's really doing. I said, he's trying his hardest. Like, I see his heart and his passion into it, and he's putting in the work. And that's real talk. And I mean, like top to bottom, hair and skincare, and Jay Garcia, they they support him, and he supports them, and this is how we This is how you build, and this is how you grow. And it takes, it takes people's help. I mean, you can't do it all on your own. It takes help, and and that's what it takes to grow anything. Yes, brother, and Dover Dogs, man, just make sure as much as you can. What the heck? Just make sure as much as you can, bro. Whenever I'm on my lives, just come in and let everybody know. I know you're busy, so you can't always be like there, but just let everybody know what you're doing. And I know me and you got to get together and we got to do another update live. That way they can hear what you're saying and see what you're doing. But we'll talk about that down the road when we can do an update live, because I want to definitely do an update live with you on how things are going, and at some point. And not only that, you're probably gonna have to do an update live with Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare one day. Her and Jay on my channel, just to give everybody an idea of what they're doing, and probably touch bases so that they can touch bases, because if y'all notice, I've gotten quite a few more subscribers, and I want to give them a chance to reach out to those people who don't know who Top to Bottom's Hair and Skincare is, and also Dover Dogs and stuff like that, and so I know I definitely got to do another one with them so that they can reach out to the new subscribers and kind of get a better idea of what their product is and stuff like that. So I know I'm gonna have to make arrangements with them to get them on the show again. We'll figure all of that out. I know. Don't forget, y'all, about the Sunday show we do. Me, Jay, Out the Pit, and Bam Bam. Don't forget about that show. Y'all know that show be funny. We be having a good time. I look forward to it though, for real. I look forward to all the lives that I do, but that one has a little bit of fun. It's because it's fun. It's a little bit off topic to what I'm normally talking about. I do enjoy it. Oh, okay, you're doing a live around 1? Cool. Hopefully I'll be done by then and I can jump in and chime in with you. I should be done by then. I ain't got that much money. I got like $5 to shoot with. I ain't got that much money. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. For those that don't know, thanks Top to Bottom. I forgot about that one. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff going on. I don't remember a lot of stuff. But yeah, I did do an interview with Out the Pit podcast. Please, number one, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to his channel, and then go check out the interview that's testimony that I did with him. It's longer, so I think he's doing a second part to it. But believe me when I tell you, I don't want to talk, I don't want to spill no beans. I just think y'all should go to the channel, watch the testimony, and then follow his channel and watch the testimony. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna enjoy it. Believe me when I tell you, you're gonna enjoy it. Okay, cool, bro. But yeah, on Out the Pitch podcast. And if you're not sure, I put out a short on there. All you have to do is click the short, the green screen part of the short, and it'll see Out the Pits on there. You can just go right to his channel, subscribe, and then watch my testimony with him. And y'all, believe me, y'all gonna enjoy it. Get to see some of my journey of my life, and I believe me when I tell you, I tried to crunch it down as much as I can. There's so many things that have happened in my life as it relates to my relationship with God, and I tried to crunch it down as much as I can talking to him. But you know, even after he's done this one, if he want to do another one, I will do another one with him to give you more idea of what's going on in my life outside of just my as it relates to my relationship with God and how I got to my belief and stuff like that. But you're gonna get a lot of that out of that interview. I mean that testimony with him. Um, I know he's doing it in two parts because it was when he was recording me, it was a lot. But I know he's doing it in two parts. But like I said, y'all gonna enjoy it and give you a little bit of insight of why I'm at where I'm at as it relates to God. That's what's up, man. I don't know. I hope you help. I hope you come a part of that part, man, and help. And help in that if you're still on the live, Donald. I mean, like, of course, we don't know what your real name is, but I hope you get a chance to go in, maybe help in any kind of way you can, financially, whatever, man. He can use all the support. And if you play basketball, and I know you like the sport of basketball, so I know there's a lot more near and dear, closer to your heart, man. So if you can, maybe connect with him outside of YouTube, outside of this channel, man, and add your support, your knowledge, your know-how, your experience, whatever you can add to it, man. I'm quite sure he'll appreciate it, and I appreciate it too. And that's real talk. Yeah, I know I'm not gonna. So when I do get this footage of me at this gun range, don't be making fun of me, y'all. Like, he can't shoot. He's up. But nah, I'm not that bad. I'm not the greatest shooter, but I'm not that bad. I know I still have to zero in that 5.56. I just think it's still not as good as I can get it, but I won't take the time to actually zero it in better than what it is. It's not extremely bad, but it ain't the best. I should have put a different scope on there, but I don't want to change that gun because that was like the first gun that I started actually adding stuff to. So I don't want to change it. So I'm gonna end up buying me another 5.56, and I'm gonna just then that one I'm gonna change and then put it do a little bit different with it. But this one I don't want. The one that I have, I don't want to change it because that was my first gun that I actually purchased, where I start putting my own, putting my own spin to. So I want to leave it the way it is, and I don't want to change it. But if I get a chance to get, and I get maybe buy another one that or some other type of firearm, then I'll switch it up then. I'll do it. I'll put a regular scope. I don't like that red dot stuff. I thought I did. I thought I would, but honestly, I don't like it. I've come to the point that I realize that I don't. I prefer the scope more than the red dot sights and stuff like that. I realized that. I didn't realize it when I bought it, but after buying them, I realized that I like the scopes better. So they just, for me, they work. The scopes work better as it relates to zeroing in and accurate to me. I mean, everybody has their own preference, but as far as I'm concerned, I like the scopes better. But yeah, I'm here real early, so that's why I said I'm just going to get on a live, chat a little bit, but I'm here way earlier than I needed to be. Oh, Tim, I'm already backed up, Jay. What's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, man. And you know it's funny? I've been driving pickup trucks and big trucks for all my life, and it's second nature for me. But man, when I get into a small vehicle, it is like the worst. It look like I just learned how to drive. I ain't gonna lie. It is so hard. Like I don't know what that is. I guess because I don't drive them, I'm so used to having like something that's a larger vehicle. When I get into smaller vehicles, I be trying to park. I feel like I'm just learning how to drive. You show me your mansion. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Um, I don't. I'm not sure if I have anything to do tomorrow. I usually try to leave Saturdays open, but um, I tell you what, yeah, I'm good with it. Hey, or yeah, like I said, I try to use Saturdays as one of them days I don't or if you're not doing nothing on the Sunday at 12, if when me and Jay do our show, you might can hit Jay up and he might can chime you in. I don't know if he's able to, but if you're on the live Sunday, he can probably chime you in while we doing the Sunday show or whatever, and you could come in then. I don't know. I mean that's up to Jay if he wanted to, but and that's up to you, Donald. But yeah, that's cool. If you want to show us your manager, I just Saturdays I usually try to leave open. I try not to do too much on Saturday. That's like as it relates to YouTube and stuff like that. Sometimes if somebody's on there live, I might jump in, but um, I try to leave at least one day a week where I'm not bothering with this stuff. But no, I'm good with it. Um, I don't know if Saturday gonna work. Now that I think about it, yeah, I don't know if Saturday gonna work. And like I said, I usually try to leave Saturday out, but I mean we can all if not, Jay can always, like I said, if you want to jump in on the Sunday show, Jay can always send you the link in the chat, and you can click in like you did last time, and you can walk us through the mansion. But I don't, like I said, I'm yeah, I don't have a problem with it because we now that I know who you are and I know what you look like. But I just Saturdays I try to leave out as far as that goes because you got family, you got other things you got to do, and I don't want um I try not to do too much on Saturdays as it relates to social media. I try to, you know, here come the smoke. That's funny. He gives away one slice of pizza. That's funny. But yeah, I don't. Like I said, Saturday is probably not gonna work for me. But Sunday. Like I said, if you want to chime in on the show, this is all right with the rest of the team. We can you can chime in on a Sunday while we live, but I try to keep my Saturdays away from this stuff. But yeah, I'm bro. I'm probably about a good 10 minutes early. No, I'm way earlier than that. I'm probably about a good 20 minutes early. But I will top to bottom. Believe me when I tell you, I will. No, no. Listen, I tell you what I think you should do. I think you should go follow Jay's Garcia channel, and y'all too. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't Saturdays not gonna work for me because I keep my day for I try to keep my life outside of social media for Saturdays. But if you want to chime in on the Sunday 12 o'clock show, and then the rest of the team, Jay and Out the Pit and Bam Man, they all good with it. I'm good with it. But I can't make that individual call. That's a team effort because um, they have to decide alongside myself. Um, it's not, even though I was doing this already, I don't consider it to be my show. I consider it to be our show. So before I make a decision, I don't make, when it comes to the show, I don't make individual decisions. If I come across something like wanting to interview somebody, something like that, I usually when it started out with Jay, I would run it by Jay. But now that they have came in, and I feel like this is their show just as much as mine, they have to be okay with um, anyone else coming in. If I decide I want to interview somebody outside of myself, um, I will chime in with them in the individual chat and see what they say about it. It's our we're trying to grow the channel. We're trying to grow the show, and sometimes we try to bring in some different stuff. But I try to communicate with them, and if there's something coming down the pipe. But that's their, that's a team call. Not it's not for me to say. It's for the team to say. Um, so, but like I said, guys, of course my truck is a mess. Um, y'all funny. Yeah, y'all funny. Yeah, I think he left you. I think Donald left. Yeah, I think Donald left. But it's all good. Just in case y'all don't know, the place I go to ranges at is called Mainline Armory. Mainline Armory. It's I guess this is considered Paoli, and then Fraser, Pennsylvania, or Paoli, PA. One or the other. Donald, if you want to go to Jay's channel, just click his name in the chat. Just click his face in the chat and go to channel activity. And when you go to channel activity, you can hit the subscribe button and you'll be at his channel. It's not that's all you have to do. That's a little bit of an easier way to do it. It's a little bit of an easier way to do it. But yeah, man, you can well, like I said, that's the team call for it. That's as far as that goes, that's the team call. I can't call that on my own. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. Y'all guys are hilarious. I'm supposed to be. I'm here watching y'all going going back and forth at each other. But that's all it takes. If you chat when you get Jay's tap his face. Um, I I brought my 458. I got my 5.56 and I have two 9 millimeters. Ruger and a Smith and Wesson. Um, so that's what I'm shooting today. It's it's a bit expensive to be shooting the It's a bit expensive to shoot that 458, but I came to have fun. So I bought quite a few rounds of it, which I'm probably gonna be mad that I'm doing it, but no, I actually that's only four guns. I got four. I don't know what my buddy is bringing, but I brought four of them. I bought two 9 millimeters, and basically two rifles. One of them's a 458 SOCOM, and the other one's a 5.56. Um, I left other stuff at home. I didn't feel like bringing it. I was gonna bring a 12 gauge shotgun, but I was just saying, I don't feel like all that. Yeah, I took the toys off the wall. Yeah, yeah, I took the two toys off the wall. Um, they're up there. Those two particular guns I took with me. But just so y'all know, those two guns are my first two rifles that I bought. The 458 SOCOM. There's a story behind it I'll get into later on how I ended up with it. I might have said it before, but and then the 5.56 is kind of like my first gun that I actually started putting parts on and kind of somewhat of a self build. I didn't make the actual whole gun, but the parts that is on there I put on there. So that's why those two guns are actually up there, as opposed to anything else, and it's because of they were like in the beginning phases of my gun content, and so when I did the video, I mean, when I did the background, I added the guns in and stuff like that. Those things were like a little more closer personal to me. So that's why I did the shirts with, that way because it's more, a little more personal to me. That's all. But, I don't know if this is going to let me do this, but yeah, I'm just toying around with this thing right now. Y'all going at each other. Oh man, y'all hilarious. But I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I gotta communicate with the person. Oh, at this range, it changes. All right, the give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, this range is I think $30 on a regular day, but $40 on the weekends, and you can have up to three people on the lane to a lane, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's $30 on a regular day. $40 on the weekends. Um, they say it's up to an hour and give you an hour, but if it's not crowded here, they don't bother you. They'll let you shoot longer than an hour. If for some reason, unless it's crowded, then they kind of like try to filter people out, and I understand that part. But if we're here shooting, there's nobody here. Yeah, you you ain't got to worry about it. I'm trying to see, but I'm gonna have to get up out of here because I gotta hit the person up that I'm supposed to be meeting here, and I don't want them to think I ain't coming. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, keeping a brother company while he travel here. I'm gonna do my best to get some footage. I really am. But y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. And like I always say, outside of anything and everything, make sure y'all having a blessed day. Make sure y'all have a strong, solid relationship with God. I'm going to go and contact the person I'm supposed to meet here. And y'all have a blessed day. I'll holler at y'all. See y'all after the fact. God bless y'all. Peace.